Hi, this is Cousin Russ. I had a user ask me a question, or we were in a conversation about how to handle a large uh, marriage report that has relationship issues that they want to clean up. So I thought I would take time to do that. Um, so I'm going to go to the published workspace, and here's a list of reports and charts that I can bring up. I'll do the marriage report issue in a second, but I want to compare that against another report. I want to look at the sources reports that are available, and there's four of them. And let's look at the uh, undocumented fact report. So I have a fact that does not have a citation on it. Traditionally, I would double click on the name and I will be brought to uh, the page, the fact page for this person. Now, and this was my error that I did not put a citation for the 1940 census. So I am going to copy that citation for the 1940 census, and I'm going to paste a link to the source citation. So I now have documented based on the dates. I know that that information came from that census record, and I click OK. And now I have no undocumented facts, which is a good thing. The purpose of me showing you that is how I got to edit that screen, that undocumented fact. I'm going to back to my collection, and I'm going to the relationship report and the marriage report, which is what the question was um, by the Mac user. So I'm going to create the report, and here is a marriage report, and I want to click all individuals, and I'm just going to visually go down and look at the marriage report, and they're all the way they should be except this one. So as the last example, the undocumented one, I'm going to click on the name. Now you notice that I only have a couple of options of uh, how I can edit. One of which I cannot edit, is the relationship uh, tab that's in the People Workspace person view. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel this because I cannot edit it from this screen. But I am going to note that the relationship is unknown dash unknown. So in the database, I did not specify the relationship. Now, what I am going to do is go to the People Workspace, and I'm going to select the person involved, which was this person right here. And if I go to the person view, there is the data that I brought up in that last screen, but I'm going to go over to the relationship tab, and there is the unknown unknown. Now, in my report, I only had one, but what if I had 19 pages of marriage reports that I wanted to clean up? So I know what the data is. I'm going to back to the tree view, and I'm going to bring up the filter feature, and I'm going to filter in other. And in a pull down menu, I'm going to get down here to union relationship status. And I select it, and it says union relationship status equals. Now I have other options here. that it brings up, and these are all the options available in the other filter. And if I look at this, the default value, because it's alphabetical, is annulled, but here is unknown. So this will generate a list of people where the relationship is unknown, and I click OK. And in this specific case, there are two, and this is a small database, but I've shown you this could be the 19 pages. So if I apply that filter, now I know the two people that I need to change the relationship. So I'll go back to the person view, relationship tab, select the two unknowns, and the relationship is married. The spouse, and it's ongoing. So I now have corrected that list. Now, what's important here is I go back here, there's still those two people were on the list. So what I need to do is clear the right-hand panel and filter in again, because you have to refresh. You've cleaned it up. Relationship status equals unknown. And if I've done my job, this will be 0, which it is. So what if I have 19 pages? I did a blog post not too long ago about how I would use the color coding to resolve this. And I'm going to select him because he's the one that I just cleared. So I'm going to just say I'm going to make the green, that I have in fact cleared that. So if this list that's here on the left was filtered based on the unknown relationship, I would know that I took care of him. The other thing I could do is remove him from the filter list. So to manage the 19 pages of marriage error report, or the marriage report where I saw an error, that's how I would do it. You can't do it from the edit screen like I did in the undocumented fact. I can link on to a person in the report, but I can edit any fact. What I can't do is change the relationship. I have to get to the people workspace, the person view, relationship tab to address that. And it is now the spouse, and it's ongoing. And then I would just mark with a color code the fact that they that I have resolved that one, or I can clear the filter feature. So hopefully that's long-winded, but it does address how I would handle a 19-page long marriage report. It will take time, do one at a time, but actually in a marriage report, you're going to clear 2 at a time because the marriage status is a shared fact. Hope that helps. Have a great day.